And let's go draw the pencil color art. And as always, I said, whenever you draw any new thing, any new media, just think which sort of product you're using. In my opinion, because I do quite often pencil color, I will recommend try the good pencil, good paper, because good paper is quite useful when you start, rubbing the color, creating a textures. That time is a good paper, which is quite useful. And the pencil color is like you're combining a quite few color shade. It's not like one color shade. You're using a different shade. Always try to mix with the different color, and then you will achieve good result. But you need to be trust yourself when you draw them. End of the day, you're creating art, which one you lasting for you forever. And come and draw. And it's just like first layer should be always lighter color, because what's happening when you start drawing the light color, if you got any mistake you can fix it, because sometimes if you're using it dark color, first thing you can't blend it with them. Second, darker color, if you want to light shade or anything, you can't do it. And just like slowly wiggly line or anything, then start building up the layers. When you build up the layers, then you can see the main result. And you can see I'm just doing the first layer, just blending the color like that, and slowly building up the layers. And when you do slowly, hello, thank you for following me, thank you for your support, thank you so much. And just do the outline, start with the outline, then start filling up the color inside. And you can see just same color I'm doing for a few layers, then using a little bit dark because I need to create darker leaf. That reason I'll use the little bit dark pencil color and then using another green layer on top. Then they're giving me much better outcome. And just like I'm just keep mixing it, slowly blending it color. And it sometimes take time, but in the end you will achieve some amazing color and some amazing artwork. This is depending how good you are in a blending. It doesn't work on one go. It take at least, you can see because I'm drawing on the corner. Can you see it? Because it's like, yeah, can you see it now? And I'm doing this one, that side leaf, and slowly blending it. It's one layer at a time. Do not do darker color mixing. Take your time when you draw them, and you slowly building up the. That's good. You see it. That's the main thing. And because I need to achieve this one, what I'll do is it's not black, but it's a very dark green shade. And then I'll use it on top, because you need at least quite few layers so you can achieve this sort of color. And it's just I'm mixing very gently, not too much pressing. When you start a little bit putting pressure, when when you start blending start, because at the moment we just building up the layers, and it's look very black, but trust me, I'm using a green on top, and then they start mixing it together. And do not, when you're blending it, do not press your pencil. What's happening if you press the pencil? I'm how are you? When you start pressing your pencil, you can't blend the color. Blending the color, you need to be very gentle with your pencil. Then you can achieve your result. And you can see this one is mixing it. You see, just one layer, and then I'm using the green one again. It's just like using a this time a different shade of green and just mixing it. It's like a blending important when you try to achieving much better outcome. And slowly you can see the difference when you start mixing the color. Thank you for liking it. Appreciate your help. You can feel free to follow me, feel free to subscribe me, and feel free to visit my TikTok shop where you can purchase my product. They all hand drawn designed by me, and they are G clipping museum quality paper. I can show you quickly before we continue drawing. This one I draw is a pencil color. This one is a ginger plant. Which one? Because my art always getting inspiration with them for any travel. Because sometimes I'll go anywhere or any special place holiday. This one we went Barbados and I see this plant growing. Yeah, this one is a ginger plant. This one is a tulips. This one we near the finishing the tulip season, then you can see the bunch of the colorful flower. This one is created by pencil. Uh, and if you want, you can visit there and you can look at my everything collection. Otherwise, I have a TikTok shop. You can purchase from there. Again, this one is Dahlia, is a pencil color. And this one you can purchase from TikTok shop or otherwise you can visit there. You can buy from there. And this one geranium, this one actually is a gouache color, gouache pen. And then I create with this art. This one orchid again is my holiday. I went to the one of the park, orchid park in Singapore, and where I get went to the orchid. They are very well known for orchid flower. So I keep it as a memory every time. And this one is the hardest one I found had written. And this one take me so long to draw because it's tiny petal and the color shade. It take a little bit longer time. If you're looking for any art, you can visit there. This one is my garden flower, clematis. And I say the flower look amazing. I need to keep that one in my collection. This one is a curly dahlia. And this one again is when Chelsea Flowers show first time, and I took these images. This one from it's just like every art I create is creating the memory where I went, where I create. I have at least 24 artwork too. You can see from my site, and that way I create my art. And you can see this one will be one of my scarf collection when it's finished. Is I want to create my scarf flesh collection based on this flower bouquet and just mixing it. Like slowly mixing, blending the color. More you slowly blending the color, more you can achieve much better outcome. And take your time, do not rush. Always take your time when you try to creating the art and just mixing the color. It's like a blending is important when you draw them because more you blending your collect pencil color, more you create making a better and better. But this one doesn't get in one go. It will take time. And blending in beginning for me is to take lots of attempt. Then I achieve my goal and just like it's mixing it. And they make the stem. Stem is good. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I can see you. I can see your message. What can I do? And just mixing it. Slowly mixing it, more you can get much better outcome. And like combining the color collection, combining the different color layers, then you achieve this sort of result. And again, I'm using another lighter version of green, darker version of green. It's just like keep combining it together. And the stem. Hello, Kia. How are you? And get the towel and just wipe it up. Always wipe it off. Any dust, build it, because dust is not good. Because you put your hand on dust, you create the mess. So always, I recommend just wipe it off. Any dust building it. Yes, I'm okay. How is your school? Water shortage is sorted. The water's come back. Yesterday you says we don't have a water in the school. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's good. Maybe you relieve now. Is the water come back and just mixing it. It's like building up the layers. Yes, it's my name. Yeah. Yeah. I'm based in London, by the way, and just mixing it. It's like a one layer, then another layer. It's like you're building the layers and layers. Oof, it's quite a lot because I started from the last week and it's still no, still quite bit to go because it's very slow art. Will take time. It doesn't work. Sometime already say sometime 2 week, sometime 3 weeks, depending how fast I'll draw, how fast I work. So far, it's like I did nearly mm, 17, 18 hours. Oh, thank you, Kia. Thank you. Thank you so much. Which sort of advice do you want? You tell me. I just tell always follow your reference, whatever you have a reference. And if you follow your reference, follow the colors. You can adjust a little bit color, not all the time, because it's not imagination. You're just taking some images and you're drawing from there. And when you start blending the color, make sure do slowly. Take your time. Uh, I'm using the this brand granite granite, and that one is quite good because the blending is work very well. This pencil, it's expensive. I can tell you, it's not cheap pencil, but they work very well because I'm using from I draw from all my artwork, which one you can see on TikTok. I'm selling if you site. You can see it, my all artwork. And that one is best one. And they're blending very well. Because if you want to blending and you want to achieve the good result, to try this brand is expensive, but it's lasting you quite long. You can create quite bit art with this pencil. Oh, if I tell you honestly, they are few £100, and depending, they have a sometime they have a offer. They have a sometime is offer as well. Is if you go, if the brand is a Swiss brand, if you go in art craft or hobby, what's it called? No, hobby craft, Casa, Jackson Art, these places they have a art. They always have some offer. Yeah, because you have to blend it quite a lot. You have to put lots of pencil color. It's like it doesn't work only few color. They work at least you need um 10 or 15. Sometimes people use 15, 6, 8, 20, 18 layers. Then they can see the blending. It doesn't work. That's why sometimes one leaf took me half an hour. Some took me 1 hour, depending how I'm blending it. If you're doing slowly and putting layers by layers, sometimes start few layers, put some darker color, see that your color reference, and then put lighter colors like combination. And they provide the blending pencil as well. This one they coming blending pencil is a colorless. Then you can mix the color much better. Yeah, they are not cheap pencil, but some of the pencil mine very old, but is still working for me, and they're giving you much better outcome as well. Yeah, because in beginning happened to me, it's like why is no blending? What I'm doing wrong? But you have to keep practicing it. More you practicing it, more you can see the result. They will you see the result. Try to make start with a small flower, small daisy or something, and then you build up the layers. Because if you're starting drawing, oh, I want to make the big flower without practice, without know how is it color work, start with a small one and then build up your confidence. Then you start adding the more color. Yes, slowly, and then you can see the result. With this one, I'm not just telling you, it's all my experience when I draw them, and building the layers is the important when you do that. The color combination is, you need to be mindful what you do, because this green actually is no black inside, but I did add the black because it's a darker green. Then I can use another green inside. Making the it's like a sandwich, color sandwich, like a keep mixing it, but they have a balance. When you cook any food, it makes sandwich. Sometimes if you put out of taste, it doesn't nicer. That's the same thing. You need to be balanced when you adding the colors. And just practicing it. The more you practice, and sometimes some different color adding it before the finishing your part Then you can see the difference. Sometimes different color shade is like giving a much better outcome as well. This planning is important. You can see this one is a tulip. I just took one of my friend. I just take his setup of tulips, and I asked him, "Can I use your images because you did the or, original flower?" I say, "Yeah, you can take it, and I'll make it with my own style with the pencil color." You can see they're all pencil color, but the blending is look nice after they finish. And if you start with a lighter color, then you can see the difference. Don't start with the darker color because if you can any mistake or anything, you can fix it. And do not press your pencil. If you press pencil harshly, what's happened? It doesn't blending together. And just mixing it. And it's like a different green shade. You have to add it, then they're giving you much better outcome as well. This when you do it, use the quite different color pencil shade and then draw it. Then you can see the colors combination. They come out quite nice. And thank you for who's liking me. Thank you, Kia. Thank you everybody who support me. Thank you for your support. And thank you for your help. And just mixing it. Don't worry if it take longer time. Oh yeah. Uh, no, I don't use the water pencil color, but I use the watercolor. I didn't use it. I tried to use it, but sometimes you don't achieving what you want. It's the same thing in beginning when I tried pencil color. That doesn't work for me. Now it's working. I think if I try them, it should be work, but I didn't try yet. But this one, I have this one another collection, which you can use it with the water as well. With this one taking so long, and I keep creating art different way, there are never chance to go to try to use a watercolor and just mixing it like slowly blending together and get a shape. It's like make the layers of the leaf and everything. They will give you more realistic, more looking nice. Oh, thank you for liking it. Thank you, and just mixing it. Always start building up the layers. Yeah, I didn't try yet as pencil, honestly, because I prefer some of the watercolor in my way I draw. That one I like it as well, but not. I should try it. I think next time I will try because always is good to try different media because I'll do gouache. I'll do the what's it called? Brush color. It's kind of watercolor, but it's no water. It's not based in water. There's a powder, and then you mix with the water, depending how strong color you pigment you want, and just mixing it. It's first let it look very light, and get the towel. Always wipe it off dust, and just mixing it. It's just like layers after layers. You're building up them. More you'll build up the layers, more you can get much better outcome. And just mixing it. And make sure the side and the edges of the leaf look neat and clean as well. And just mixing it like a shade of different green. And get a darker pencil as well. Like I'm just keep blending the pencil color together. It's just mixing it with a black color. And sometimes if you need the darker color version, sometimes you can use a little bit dark color as well. They give you a little bit different looking, but giving a much better outcome as well. And when you're coming is a two leaf combining it, but make sure when you come two leaf, you need to be make sure that leaf get a darker color. Just do this like a shading behind. They look like it stand out, looks separate two leaf, doesn't two together, but they make it look like they look divided with the one line. Just like just making a little bit line there. Not too much, little bit. And just mixing it. The mix, the color and combination is important when you draw them. When is another thing you have to remember when you draw them, don't draw everywhere. Draw from the top or from the bottom. Because if you draw from the middle going this way, that way, you're putting your hand on top. Chances are they're getting a smudge, the color touching in your hand. You just have to think, got few things to remember. And just mixing it. And you just slowly, slowly combining the color. And never press the pencil harshly. You see, mixing the harsh line is chances are is not combining it together. And the blending is important. No pencil color. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Because but combining the blending is important as well. How you been mixing it, and get any tissue towel always, because it's you're rubbing the pencil. Doing any paper or any plate, mixing the color. You're mixing the color directly on your paper. So that time you have to be very careful. Is that you're creating the dust? Always dust it off. Then it's easier, neater, and cleaner art as well. And just mixing it. Because you need to keep mixing, keep blending it. Slowly you're blending it, you can see the result is getting a much better, and you can getting a much better outcome as well. And they're getting a darker color. Use the dark pencil and keep combining the colorless, then you can see that getting a much better looking. And darker color, use it, don't press too much, very gently combining it together. This is art. End of the day, you're creating something to look nicer. To always and get the towel. Always wipe it off. And mixing the color is important when you draw them. It's like a color combination is important when you draw them. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hello, sorry about that. I'm back. Thing.